At 6 o'clock the next morning, Phil woke up. He looked out of the window and saw that the snow had melted overnight. You've got to be kidding me. It can't be that fast. When he went out, he met that fat guy again. Phil, looking suspicious, asked him if he was a prank expert. Seeing that the fat guy ignored him, he grabbed him tightly. Are you playing tricks on me? But the fat guy was still confused. Phil quickly went downstairs. The female boss greeted him with the same opening remarks. Phil felt like he had entered some kind of prank variety show. He was so nervous, turning right after going out. That old beggar was there again, not having walked a few steps. That old classmate came running towards him again. In a panic, Phil stepped into that puddle again. Even the laughter was exactly the same. Was he haunted by ghosts? Phil tried his best to get through this day normally. He regarded it as a dream. That night, to check if he was bewitched, he broke a pencil and put it next to the alarm clock. At 6 o'clock on the third morning, Phil woke up again. The pencil was restored. He ran outside. There was that fat guy again. Going downstairs, there was the female boss again. When he got to the town, he saw his old classmate again. When he was running away, he stepped into the puddle again. The male lead was frightened and helpless. At this moment, the only thing in his mind was that gentle female colleague. He found her and asked her for help. He said he was ill. He begged her to find a doctor for him. The female colleague was very helpless, but she still found one for him. First, a brain doctor. After taking his CT scan, there was nothing abnormal. Then a psychiatrist. The doctor asked the male lead about his childhood experiences and his family of origin. The doctor asked about his most hidden perverted thoughts. And Phil just wanted to beat himself to death. He was forever trapped in the day he hated the most in his life. In despair, he went to the bar to drink alone. While drinking, he regarded the two drunkards beside him as good brothers. He poured out his bitterness to them, saying that his life seemed to be trapped on the same day. No matter what he did, nothing could be changed. As a result, the good brothers said, "This is my life." That night, Phil decided to take a risk. He drove the drunkard's car, crashing into things and causing chaos everywhere, throwing the small town into complete turmoil. He was then locked up by the police. But the next day, as expected, everything returned to zero. His theory was proven, and from this day on, he decided to throw all caution to the wind. He would do all the things he had never dared to do before. The first step was to beat up the people he disliked. He wouldn't step into the puddle anymore. Instead, he watched others step into it. He ate and drank gluttonously, smoked and drank, forcibly kissed an old lady, played tricks on beautiful women, all the things he had been afraid to do in the past. He did them all. Anyway, no matter what he did, the next day would start all over again.